What if everything you thought you knew was only half the story? What if a celebrity scandal was far darker, deeper, and more explosive than anyone expected? And what if silence was not innocence, but the calm before a legal storm? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, the place where the truth hides behind headlines and every rumor has a shadow. Before we begin, ask yourself this: are we witnessing justice being served, or the most shocking celebrity showdown of the year? The world of celebrity news has been shaken to its core by one of the most dramatic accusations in recent years. International star Yaman is once again dominating headlines, but this time not for a new role or a red carpet appearance. This time, the spotlight is burning hot as Yaman has officially taken legal action against his former partner, Sara Bluma, accusing her of fraud. After months, even years of tension, emotional breakups, public silence, and indirect statements, the situation has now reached a breaking point. According to insiders, Yaman has decided that enough is enough. Legal sources confirm that a formal complaint has been filed, requesting the preparation of a case that could potentially lead to criminal consequences for Sara Bluma. This is not a simple disagreement. This is not a misunderstanding. Sources close to Yaman describe a carefully prepared legal dossier built over a long period of time. A dossier that reportedly contains financial records, private correspondence, witness statements, and documentation related to authority, representation, and shared projects. According to leaked information, the conflict between the two parties intensified as both material and non-material claims grew more complex. Insiders say Yaman is determined to no longer remain silent. Doubts have reportedly arisen regarding financial transactions, permissions, and representation rights. The core of the accusation centers on money that was allegedly presented as donations, gifts, or shared-use funds, but later used in questionable ways. Lawyers familiar with the case have stated that the dossier is extensive and detailed. This is not about one isolated incident. This is about a pattern, a timeline, and multiple situations that allegedly occurred over a significant period of time. Legal experts say the case file calls for a thorough examination of messages, emails, witness testimonies, and financial documents. Special attention is reportedly being given to issues such as power of attorney, approval processes, and income generated from joint projects. Every detail matters. Every document could shift the balance. But what about the other side? Since the accusations became public, Sara Bluma and her representatives have remained officially silent. No press conference. No detailed statement. Just silence. However, sources close to Bluma strongly deny all allegations, describing them as baseless and defamatory. According to rumors circulating within media circles, Bluma's legal team is preparing a counteroffensive, claiming they will present evidence that directly contradicts Yaman's claims. Some tabloids suggest counter-lawsuits could soon be filed, potentially expanding the legal battle into a full-scale courtroom war fueled by mutual accusations. If that happens, this case could spiral into one of the most talked-about legal sagas in celebrity gossip history. As if the drama wasn't intense enough, another familiar name has resurfaced in the headlines. Demet Oshamir is once again being mentioned as public attention shifts back to past tensions surrounding the circle. People close to Demet Oshamir claim she has chosen not to comment on the latest developments. However, those same sources say the situation has affected her emotionally. Tabloid media has interpreted her silence as a conscious decision to distance herself from the escalating conflict. Whether that interpretation is fair or not remains unclear, but one thing is certain: her name alone adds another layer of intrigue to an already complicated story. Meanwhile, rumors of an upcoming press conference are spreading fast. Insiders claim Yaman may soon speak publicly, possibly within days. It is said that he wants to address the allegations in his own words and clarify what he describes as misunderstandings. However, sources also reveal that his legal team has advised caution, urging him to choose his words carefully due to the sensitivity and seriousness of the case. The celebrity world is deeply divided. Social media platforms have turned into battlegrounds of opinion. Some users argue that Yaman is seeking justice and transparency. Others insist that private relationships should never be dragged into courtrooms. Hashtags are trending, comment sections are exploding, and debates are growing more intense by the hour. Legal experts are urging the public to avoid jumping to conclusions. They emphasize that accusations are not verdicts and that the legal process must unfold before any final judgment is made. So, what exactly lies at the center of these accusations? Behind the scenes, several key points are reportedly under investigation. There are claims related to material usage, questioning how items allegedly intended for shared use or given as gifts were handled. There are disputes about authorization, focusing on whether certain transactions required approval. There are concerns about reputation, examining how mutual statements may have impacted professional careers. And there is the matter of witnesses and correspondence, with messages allegedly included in the case file. Each of these elements is expected to be examined separately as part of the investigation. But what does it really mean when people say a prison sentence has been requested? Legal professionals clarify that such terminology does not guarantee imprisonment. Whether a custodial sentence is pursued depends entirely on the prosecutor's evaluation, the investigation results, and the court's final decision. At this stage, there is no verdict. Only accusations, applications, and legal procedures in motion. Another highly discussed possibility is a countersuit. Media insiders speculate that Sara Bluma may initiate legal action for defamation and damage to reputation. If that happens, the case could expand dramatically, with both sides presenting claims and evidence against each other. And what about careers? Industry representatives suggest that while the legal battle may temporarily affect ongoing projects, endorsements, and brand collaborations, the final outcome will be what truly matters. Some brands are reportedly acting cautiously, and a few partnerships have allegedly been paused until the situation becomes clearer. This case has all the elements of a major celebrity scandal: fame, money, silence, accusations, and a courtroom waiting in the shadows. In conclusion, the legal conflict initiated by Yaman against Sara Bluma is shaping up to be one of the most discussed stories of the year in the world of celebrity gossip. Official statements from both sides and the progression of the legal process will determine how this story unfolds. For now, what we have are accusations, unanswered questions, and a growing sense that the truth has yet to fully emerge. You've been watching Magazine News and Gossip, where the stories don't end when the camera stops rolling. If you want to stay ahead of the headlines, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on